Hi, welcome to my channel. There is a strange kind of power that most people never discover. It is not the power of being louder than others. It is not the power of winning every argument or proving everyone wrong. It is not the power of forcing the world to respect you. The greatest power is much quieter. It is the ability to remain calm when everything around you is trying to disturb your peace. Every day, life tests you. Someone disrespects you. Someone misunderstands you. Someone doubts your worth. A plan fails. A door closes. A problem appears without warning. Most people react instantly. They become angry. They complain. They defend themselves. They allow every small event to control their emotions. But the Stoics understood something different. They knew that every reaction is a form of surrender. The moment someone can control your emotions, they begin to control you. That is why the strongest man in the room is often the quietest one. He does not need to prove himself. He does not need to respond to every insult. He does not need to fight every battle. His mind is disciplined. His emotions serve him instead of ruling him. Think of a sculptor standing before a block of stone. With patience and precision, he removes everything unnecessary until a masterpiece appears. Your character is shaped the same way. Every insult you ignore, every temptation you resist, every emotional storm you survive. The art of silent strength. One of the greatest mistakes people make is believing they must respond to everything. Every criticism, every insult, every negative comment, every act of disrespect. They feel an urge to defend themselves, explain themselves, and prove their value. But the Stoics taught a different path. They understood that not every challenge deserves a response. A lion does not turn around every time a dog barks. It continues walking because it knows its strength. Many people spend their lives exhausted because they are constantly fighting battles that never mattered in the first place. They argue with strangers. They seek approval from people who do not care about them. They chase validation from a world that can never be satisfied. And in doing so, they slowly lose their peace. The Stoic man chooses differently. He understands that his energy is limited and valuable. He protects it. He guards it. He invests it only where it truly matters. When someone insults him, he pauses. When someone tries to provoke him, he remains centered. When chaos appears around him, he refuses to become part of it. This is not weakness. This is mastery. Anyone can lose control. Anyone can explode in anger. Anyone
Time
can react
flows like a river, but yet the truth remains carved in stone.
When their emotions
Seek
are
wisdom and
tested. That is why emotional control is one of the highest forms of strength. The world expects reactions. It does not expect composure.
Time flows like
The
a river,
world expects
yet the
anger.
truth
It
remains
does
carved
not
in
expect
stone.
discipline.
Seek
The
wisdom
world
and
expects you to stop taking everything personally. One of the most liberating lessons in Stoicism is this. Most things
Time
are
flows
not
like a
about
river, yet the
Read
truth
that again.
remains carved in stone.
Most things that hurt your
Seek wisdom
feelings,
and grit.
trigger your anger, or disturb your peace have very little to do with who you are. People speak from their own pain. They
Time
judge from their own
flows like a
limitations.
river, yet the
They
truth
criticize
remains
from
carved
their
in
own
stone.
insecurities.
Seek wisdom and
Yet
grit.
many people spend years carrying wounds that were never meant to belong to them. Someone ignores them, and they assume they are worthless. Someone
Time
disagrees
flows
with
like a
them, and
river,
they feel attacked.
yet the truth remains
Someone
carved in
speaks harshly,
stone.
and they carry
Seek
that
wisdom
pain
in
for
great
days. The Stoics saw this as a dangerous trap. They understood that the opinions of others are outside your control.
Time
And what is
flows like a
outside your
river,
control
yet the
should
truth
never
remains
control your inner
carved in
world.
stone. Seek wisdom
Imagine
in great.
walking through a storm. The rain falls on everyone. It does not choose who deserves it. Life is similar. People will project their
Time flows
frustrations
like a
onto
river, yet the
They
truth
will
remains
misunderstand
carved
you.
in stone.
They will make
Seek
assumptions
wisdom
about
in
your
great.
character. Sometimes they will judge you without even knowing your story. If you take all of it personally, you will spend your life carrying unnecessary
Time
weight.
flows like a river,
A
yet
Stoic
the truth
man
remains
learns to
carved
let
in
it pass.
stone. Seek
He
wisdom in great.
listens without absorbing every negative word. He observes without becoming emotionally trapped. He understands that another person's behavior
Time
often
flows
reveals
like a
more
river,
about them
yet the
than it
truth
does about
remains
him.
carved in stone.
This
Seek
awareness
wisdom in
creates
great.
freedom. Instead of reacting, you reflect. Instead of becoming offended, you become curious. Instead of feeling attacked,
Time
you
flows
remain
like a
grounded.
river, yet
The
the truth
power
remains
of the
carved in
pause.
stone.
Most
Seek
mistakes
wisdom
are
in
not
great.
made because people are weak. They are made because people react too quickly. A single moment of anger can destroy years of trust.
Time
A few
flows like a
emotional
river,
words can
yet the
damage
truth
relationships
remains
that took
carved
a
in stone.
lifetime to build.
Seek wisdom in
One
great.
impulsive decision can create consequences that last for years. The Stoics understood that between an event and your response, there is a
Time
space,
flows like a river,
a small
yet the truth
pause.
remains carved in
And
stone.
inside that pause
Seek wisdom in
lies
great.
your power. When someone insults you, pause. When bad news arrives, pause. When life becomes
Time
unfair,
flows like a river,
pause.
yet the truth remains
Most people
carved in
allow
stone.
emotions to take control
Seek wisdom in
immediately.
great.
They become prisoners of their first reaction. But a Stoic man refuses to surrender his mind so easily. He understands that emotions are
Time
messengers,
flows like a
not
river,
masters.
yet the truth
He
remains
listens to them
carved in
without
stone.
obeying them blindly.
Seek wisdom in great.
That brief pause allows wisdom to enter the room. It creates clarity where confusion once existed. It transforms anger into understanding.
Time
It
flows like a
transforms
river,
fear into
yet the
courage.
truth remains
It
carved in
transforms
stone.
chaos into
Seek
control.
wisdom in great.
The strongest people are become unshakable. Life will never stop testing you. There will always
Time
be
flows
challenges,
like a river, yet the
unexpected
truth
losses,
remains carved in stone.
disappointments,
Seek wisdom in great.
failures, moments when everything seems to move against you. Many people spend their lives wishing these difficulties would disappear.
Time
But
flows
the
like a river,
Stoics knew
yet the
something
truth
profound.
remains carved in stone.
Strength is not
Seek
built
wisdom
when
in
life
great.
is easy. Strength is built when life is difficult. A tree grows stronger when it faces strong winds.
Time
Steel
flows like a
becomes
river,
stronger when it
yet the
passes through
truth
fire.
remains carved in
And a
stone.
man becomes
Seek
stronger
wisdom
when
in
he
great.
learns to endure hardship without losing himself. The goal is not to avoid challenges. The goal is to become greater
Time
than them.
flows like a river,
When
yet the truth
obstacles appear,
remains carved in
most people
stone.
immediately
Seek
focus on
wisdom
what they
in
have
great.
lost. The Stoic focuses on what he can learn. When others complain, he adapts. When others
Time
surrender,
flows like a
he
river,
persists.
yet the truth remains
others
carved
become
in
bitter,
stone. Seek
grows
wisdom in
wiser.
great.
Every challenge becomes training. Let them think what they want. One of the heaviest burdens a person can carry is the
Time
need
flows
to be
like a
liked
river,
by everyone.
yet the truth
It
remains
seems
carved in
harmless at
stone.
first. You
Seek
want people
wisdom
to
in great.
understand you. You want them to appreciate your efforts. You want them to see your good intentions. But slowly, this desire
Time
becomes
flows like a
prison.
river, yet the
You begin
truth
changing
remains
yourself
carved
to
in
satisfy
stone.
others.
Seek wisdom
You
in
hide
great.
your true thoughts. You silence your values. You become afraid of criticism. The Stoics warned against this trap.
Time
They
flows like a
understood that
river,
no matter how
yet the truth
kind,
remains carved
intelligent,
in
or
stone.
successful you become,
Seek wisdom in
someone
great.
will still dislike you. Someone will misunderstand you. someone will judge you unfairly, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Time flows like a river,
You accept
yet
this
the truth remains
a great
carved in
weight
stone.
falls from your shoulders.
Seek wisdom in
You
great...
stop chasing approval. You stop explaining yourself to everyone. You stop wasting energy trying to control how people see you. Instead, you focus on something far more important: your character. A Stoic man asks himself one question: am I acting according to my values? If the answer is yes, he continues forward. He does not need applause. He does not need permission. He does not need constant validation, because he knows that the opinions of others change like the weather. Today, they praise you. Tomorrow, they criticize you. If your happiness depends on their approval, your peace will never last. True freedom begins when you allow people to think whatever they want. Let them doubt you. Let them master your inner world. Most people spend their entire lives trying to control the outside world. They want perfect circumstances, perfect relationships, perfect opportunities, perfect outcomes. But the more they chase control, the more frustrated they become, because life refuses to obey anyone's plans. The Stoics understood a timeless truth. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control who you become because of it. This realization changes everything. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How should I respond?" When life disappoints you, focus on your attitude. When people betray you, focus on your principles. When circumstances become difficult, focus on your discipline. Your greatest battlefield is not outside. It is inside. The battle against anger, the battle against fear, the battle against doubt, the battle against the emotions that try to pull you away from your purpose. A weak mind is controlled by circumstances. A strong mind controls itself. That is why the Stoics spent so much time training. Become the calm in the storm. Life is unpredictable. No matter how carefully you plan, storms will come. There will be moments when everything feels uncertain. Moments when people disappoint you. Moments when fear whispers that you are not strong enough. In those moments, most people panic. They allow circumstances to control their emotions. They become overwhelmed by problems before finding solutions. But the Stoics trained themselves for these exact situations. They knew that panic never improves a problem. Fear never creates wisdom. Emotional chaos never leads to clear decisions. When the storm arrives, your greatest responsibility is to remain calm. Not because calmness changes the situation instantly, but because calmness changes you. A calm mind can think clearly. A calm mind can adapt. Part 9. The freedom of not reacting. There comes a moment in every man's journey when he realizes a powerful truth. His greatest enemy was never other people. It was his own uncontrolled reactions. For years, many people allow their emotions to dictate their lives. A rude comment ruins their day. A failure destroys their confidence. A setback convinces them to quit. Without realizing it, they hand over control of their happiness to the outside world. The Stoics refused to live this way. They understood that true freedom begins when you stop reacting to everything. Imagine how much peace enters your life when you no longer need to respond to every criticism. Imagine how much energy you save when you stop fighting every opinion. Imagine how much stronger you become when your emotions no longer control your decisions. This is not emotional numbness. It is emotional mastery. You still feel disappointment. You still feel frustration. You still experience pain. But those feelings no longer own you. They pass through you without taking control. Like clouds crossing the sky, they appear and disappear. At the end of the Stoic path lies a man who is different from most. Not because he is richer, not because he is more famous, not because he has avoided pain, failure, or hardship. He is different because life can no longer control him. The insults still come. The setbacks still come. The uncertainty still comes. But he stands firm. Years of discipline have built something powerful inside him. A mind that does not panic. A heart that does not break under pressure. A spirit that remains steady when everything around him is falling apart. This is the man who has learned to act as if nothing bothers him. Not because nothing happens, but because he has trained himself to respond with wisdom instead of emotion. He understands that every challenge is temporary. Every storm eventually passes. Every difficult season teaches a lesson. And every moment of struggle is an opportunity to grow stronger. While others are controlled by anger